Hi Scrappers, this is Sandy from Scrapbooks Blessings Club. I was getting ready to do a photo tutorial for my blog and thought maybe I'll do a video one instead. I've never done one. I like watching them and I'm a talker, so why not? Makes it a little more personable on my blog. So here we go. I'm doing a simple card for Sunday for a baby dedication, a little girl, baby Leah. And so I wanted to show you a couple quick tips for when you're doing cards with your stamped images that I like to use. So the first one is when you have small pieces like this. This is a Nestabilities die. This is a small one. This is the embossed image. I wanted to use the debossed for the actual image one, so I put it here. But if you notice, it's very small, and when I use my stamp, this is from Stamping Up, one of my favorites, you can't even see the cardstock. So instead of stamping down for small pieces, all you do is just turn your stamp up and then you just lay your cardstock on top. Lightly rub your finger and pat, make sure it doesn't move. But it's easier to line up your cardstock when it's actually facing up, staring right at you. So that's how I got my cross image in such a small space. So that's tip number 1. So that'll go on the front. Tip number 2. Now I like using Distress inks. I'm a Tim Holtz girl. So what I do is I store my inks upside down. And I used my white marker to go ahead and label them. But then I got fancy. And let me show you on this side. I went ahead and went to the Ranger's website and I downloaded the labels here, and then I inked each one, so now I know exactly what they look like. Okay, so that was tip number 2. Put labels on your stamp pads. And then tip number 3, and this is what originally started, what I was going to take pictures of and show everybody. This one is cutting and manipulating your acrylics to make them work for you. I want the frame here to put on the bottom of my card, but I didn't want the You're Invited. Instead, I wanted to use God Bless You. So what I did is I took my X-Acto knife, craft knife, whatever you want to call it, and I went ahead and I cut around the You're Invited sentiment. Now this one came from Martha Stewart's pack here I got at Michael's. It came with one of her kits. I think it was the embossing kit, but I just thought these were so pretty. So that's where this one came from. But now all I have to do is go ahead and stamp my frame here at the bottom, and then I'll stamp God Bless You right on top of it, and then I have my card. So that was it. 3 quick tricks for you, tips for you, tricks for you, whatever you want to call them. 1, stamping up. 2, to go ahead, label your pads. And 3, cut away. Don't be afraid. If you didn't ruin it, it's still going to work. As a matter of fact, if I want to use them together, I can go ahead and just fit that right back in and put it right on my block, and I'm good to go. So, quick and easy. This was fun. I enjoyed it. I'll make some more of it. Maybe I'll do another one for next week. Let me know what you think. If I talk too much, talk too little, talk too fast, talk too slow, I'll still love you. God bless. Have a good night. Bye-bye.